Hello, hey guys, it's Allison, and welcome to TOC Pajama Talk. I don't know, guys. I don't know where this TOC is going, but I'm going to tell you right now, I am here for this journey. It has been incredible. Thank you guys so much for joining in. Hello. Hey, Foxy Kelly. Okay, let's see. I think I got them both on one. I might have. You never know with me. You know, this is my favorite part. It's just making this magic of the Mickey beer. I only got one. Dang it. I thought I got them both on that one. How are you doing today?
Good. Rehearsal tonight, so
Yeah, we gotta go through this, man. Hello. I know, I get so excited. Okay, so you have rehearsal tonight. How are you doing, but Matt? Nice hair today.
Doing great. Thank you. Thank you.
I love the look. I love the look. We gotta jump right in, guys. We have to jump right in. This Can I just say this last week was probably one of the most insane in TOC history. Do you guys agree? Like, what did you guys think of last week's battle? And how many times did you go, what? Matt.
Yes. Just
Yes,
in
and
general, I want to know who hurt Randa because she was on a warpath. We saw the decimation of dream teams. We saw everything last week. It was an experience to watch.
Absolutely. Michelle, would you agree?
I think this whole season's been one of the better ones in the last few.
Right?
Hmm. Hmm.
I mean, we're seeing so many amazing new chefs. I mean, we got to jump right in, guys. We have to jump right in. I want to talk about Chef Marcel, and then the GOAT, Iron Chef Stephanie Izard. I'm going to say the PPESW, and then I want to hear all. That's my new acronym for it. So we had swordfish, we had king trumpet mushrooms, we had blowtorch, we had New Year's Eve dinner, and then
The
canned
can
beets.
beats.
Okay, you were really excited about that, weren't you? I mean, like, I think it's
Yeah,
something you've asked for.
because last week we did the thing the talk on Monday, so I
Yeah,
wound up
Hmm.
watching it like late, which is why I
yeah,
preference. So this season they're
Oh.
using frozen things, canned things,
Hmm.
things that you would normally expect, and
yeah.
that's what I like. I want to see them using real, like regular people
Regular
components.
people food. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
swordfish, apparently, the swordfish is like 10 feet long. And like,
1,000 pounds, and it's delicious.
Oh,
I've
it's so
never had.
good.
Have you
Oh,
had swordfish?
swordfish is so
Hello, hello.
good.
I've never had swordfish. And now it's like, I want to eat it so bad. Like, I want to know, did they have every bit of the swordfish or did they only have like certain? Because I mean, 10,000, 1,000 pounds, like if it's 10 feet, that's like a lot of swordfish
It's
to
a
have on
lot
deck.
of fish.
I think they said the fillets maybe like
Probably
the
the
large
fillets.
portion they could just break down for the camera because
Those look like big
I
old
can't
suckers.
Yeah.
I can't imagine they'd flop a whole swordfish on a station and be like go.
That's a battle that I would like to see. Okay, give them an hour and a whole swordfish. Let's do this. But
Right.
we obviously, I mean, we had Chef Stephanie, we had Marcel. I mean, like this was just one of those battles where you have two incredible chefs going at it.
Mhm.
I'm gonna let Michelle start on this one. Like, what did you think overall? We saw a lot of that New Year's Eve elements, which I was really excited about. Go ahead.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, they both use champagne in their
Yeah.
sauces, which was a good idea. Um,
Did he
I
use it in the
noticed
batter
that,
too? I think it was like in the batter, like the
yes.
champagne batter.
A little bit,
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
And if I ever, well, the next time
Yeah.
I open a bottle of champagne, I'm going to have to try that and see how it tastes.
Yeah.
Um, well, I mean, I love what Stephanie did with the mushrooms to make scallops
Mhm.
out of them. That was a brilliant idea.
So she used, I think it was like a sugar, and then she used that blowtorch, and it did
Yep.
look like scallops. I mean, like,
Yeah.
oh, I agree. I agree. But what else? I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. That's like, oh, it looks so good.
Just looking over, I liked
Yeah.
her plating. It was a little brave making two separate dishes, but I think it worked
Mhm.
out well in her plate. I mean, her plating is awesome. But using the white plate with the pickled beets and the swordfish and the sauce was a
Yeah.
nice counterpart. Because, sometimes it's like monochromatic between the
Hmm.
dish and what they're
Mhm.
serving. And then the clear bowl with the mushroom scallops just kind of put it like in a little diamond.
Okay, that's what I was going to ask. So I know you're really big on plating. Did you like the fact that she used the two different, like we've talked about this in the past, having the two competing dishes, unless it's already specified, which we do have one later, like the two appetizers. It's not something that people typically do well on. I mean, did you like, I wasn't thrilled with the plating on the second one, but I understand what you're saying with the
I would have
diamond.
I would have rather have seen like a plain
Yeah.
bowl versus one that had a pattern on the side of it, so kind of a more of a open visual.
Yeah.
But I mean, I would eat a basket full of whatever she makes. So
I agree with you. Matt, did you feel the same? I mean, we saw that Tataki, am I ready? Am I saying that correctly?
yes, swordfish
Tataki.
tataki.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, with the crunchy batter, I mean, what did you feel about like these battles? And do you think that they really brought that New Year's Eve flavor?
Yes, I definitely
Yes,
think they
I like that.
nailed
Yes,
just hard yes
yeah.
because one, the champagne and the sauce,
Yeah.
brilliant call,
Yeah.
awesome gameplay there. I think the way they set everything up felt very New Year's Eve, but two different New Year's Eve parties. And that's where I initially wrote down. I didn't like initially Chef Stephanie's two plates. I wrote down two plates and a frowny face because I think it's always competing against itself. But I softened when I saw how it played together.
Yeah. It's, I think I like how it was really highlighting one of the things on the from the randomizer. I feel like it's like she didn't have to go too hardcore by using like the swordfish really like as a star in both. I think that would have been too, deterring from each other. I agree with what you're saying. I think using the champagne, like with the champagne batter, and you're right, that Stephanie, that's her new name, Stephanie, excuse me. I like the way she used it with the sauce. And I really liked, okay, they brought in, collard green. It was collard greens, I think, were really proper, like
Mm-hmm.
properly used like in the South. Like that's like really, something that we use in the
Very
South. Like
southern.
yeah, for New Year's, that's something we definitely use. They had the lentils, which we make every New Year's. We love lentils. It's a sign of prosperity as well. I mean, I liked the deep fried collards. I liked the blanching with the peas. I thought that was really pretty. I believe that was from Chef. I put Star, so I'm not sure. Was that from Chef Stephanie? The deep fried collards and the blanching with the peas. Oh, that was
That
Marcel
was
because
Or Chef
Marcel.
Marcel.
do you remember? Because he goes, "Oh, which one do you want me to do? Do you want me to deep fry them or do you want me to blanch them?" And they
Right.
said
He
Right.
both.
Yes,
usually
that's the
goes.
audience.
Okay, do you think that actually was not good for him? Like, do you feel that kind of hindered or not hindered? That's right. Like, kind of hurt him in the score. I don't know. What do you guys think?
No,
I,
I think the main
Yeah,
thing was he had the yuzu and matcha.
Macho.
matcha,
Okay.
yeah.
That they were fighting. It seemed like it was
Hmm.
fighting flavor wise. So
Yeah,
I don't think the collards did it, but I think he got a little over on the flavors.
Yeah.
yeah. I think
I mean,
we both looked amazing. Go ahead. Sorry.
I
Yeah,
say if you're looking at the scores, I mean, he lost in taste by 3 points.
which is
So
pretty big. I mean,
that's a pretty big hit
Mm-hmm.
oh
and
God.
almost unrecoverable, depending because he also lost in the randomizer by 2 additional points. So
Yeah, because overall, I'm trying to find now that I did this lovely list. It's not the best list. Oh, it's right here. So it was 79 to 84. And you're right.
yes,
So you said that in taste, it was 3 points. The
yep,
randomizer, it was 2 points.
2 points.
And then
Right.
they tied in
Plating was even
plating.
even Stevens.
See, I don't agree with the plating. I think that they both had beautiful plates, but it's like I actually preferred Chef Marcel's to be absolutely honest. Just that's
Mm-hmm.
just, I liked the color, and I did
Logo was
question
nice.
slightly. I mean, again, who am I to question an Iron Chef? The plating of that second appetizer. Like I felt like I didn't like that bowl, but that is just me, and that's just nitpicky. Go ahead, Michelle.
I don't know that she'd been able to plate them on the same vessel though.
No.
Yeah,
So
Do you think
but
that
that's
it
the
would
challenge
have?
making two.
Do you think that, okay, when we talk about a later battle where they had to do the two, do you think that plating them on the same dish like that would have been a detriment? Because I know when we get later into the dishes, there's one where they had to do two and he plated it on the same plate and he didn't win because of that, like not because of
right.
that, but so I don't know. I don't know.
Well, I know that she used the trumpet mushroom better.
Yeah. Oh
So,
yeah.
I mean, I think that
Yeah.
worked in her favor where she kind of needed to plate it on two separate.
I agree. I mean, this one was just one of those battles where it's like, I didn't realize how fast these fish that they use today could really lose their moisture. I feel like with the halibut, with the swordfish, I think it was halibut, right? Halibut? I think it was
Yep.
halibut.
Swordfish.
Halibut was
Yeah.
later.
Yeah,
Later.
and
But like
halibut. Yeah.
how quickly that they could dry out and all of the different ways they had to kind of rejuice them, re-moisturize them. There's a
Mhm.
word. Rehydrate,
Hydrate.
hydrate them, rehydrate them.
Mm.
That's a better word than rejuice them, I think. But
No,
I mean
rejuice
like
should
on
definitely rejuice needs to be in the chef lexicon now. To all
reju
the chefs
we're doing
watching,
reju.
we're rejuicing.
Hello. Happy TOC day. Chef JT, and obviously Chef Ava, we'd love to hear how you guys thought of last week's battle. Like, let me know. Let me know. Okay. I think that we're sad to see Chef Marcel go. Obviously, I think Michele, you've come to really like him. I love, was it you or Buck Matt who had
Matt.
really, Matt. Okay. I was going to say,
He
you
has
really,
grown on Matt. I am still ambivalent.
I've changed my opinion on him from his Top Chef days. I feel like I could sit down and just have a beer with the guy. And when he lost, I mean,
yeah.
I will say this: he put up a great dish. I think
Yeah.
Chef Stephanie more whooped him than him losing.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think I agree with that statement. It's funny because even though he was the top seed or the
Mhm.
higher seed, I felt it was Chef Izard's to lose, and then we just saw Chef Izard all the way, but alt. Ooh, I don't know what that means. But oh, I don't know. I don't want to find out what that means. But but no, but I mean, you're right. I feel like this was all the
Oh,
battles were great.
all the
Thank you.
battles were great. Yes,
All
yes.
absolutely, absolutely. I think that Steph Sheffney is going to go really far. My parents predict that she's going to win. So this is coming in hot. They think that she's going to go all the way. I don't
And she is
know.
the goat.
Oh, it's okay. It was, yeah. What do you think about that prediction? That's it. That's a prediction for the day. I don't know.
It's hard to say. I still have a member of my dream team holding on for dear life, so I'd prefer the dream team to take it. But I can if
Yeah.
Chef Stephanie won, I wouldn't be mad about it.
I agree. What about you, Michele? Do you
I
do
still
you think
have
she could take it?
still have two. So
I have zero,
she's
so
going
shut
against
up.
she's going against Kenny tonight,
Yeah.
Oh
and
yeah.
he is. I love watching him cook. So
Oh my God.
I'm as much as I love
Yeah.
Chef Izard, I still have to go with Kenny.
Oh my God. Okay.
And
Okay.
he is a cancer survivor. I don't remember which type, but
Yep.
There
I
were
don't think
so
he said
many.
he didn't say, but he did mention that. I was like, yeah,
yeah.
that's hey, he did well.
But
I'm mad he won
he's
because I
just
had
like
Kalina there.
calm,
Yeah.
cool, collected, and cruising through the kitchen, doing his thing. And
Oh my. Well, do you want to go to his battle next, and then we can come back to the next one?
now we'll do the next one
Oh, do this. Okay, but no,
in
but I
order.
agree. I can't wait to hear about that one as well because I feel we had Shirley Chung, and Viet Pham, who both were cancer survivors. I mean,
Yep.
Hmm.
I love that they're opening up, like we've talked about this before, where they're really letting us in on their personal lives. And I feel like, and Chuck Kenny is a beast for sure, but they're letting us in, and it's kind of like we feel like I know you guys have said like, hey, we could have like a drink with them, or we could. I will say, Chef
Hmm.
Marcel, I would love for you to savor a champagne for me anytime. I felt that was wonderful. I thought that was very cool. I wanted to say that with the last battle. We had Shirley Chung and Viet Pham. So we had our PPSSESW was hanger steak, haricot verts, immersion blender, appetizer duo. This is the one that I really want to hear your opinions on because this is the one that I
Hmm.
thought would, ugh. And then cottage cheese, which by the way is my favorite type of cheese. If you guys are wondering, I
What
love them.
that cheese?
I love them. Them cottage cheese. I love it.
Large or
I,
small curd?
I love large curd, which is funny because it's like you wouldn't think I would, but large curd all the way. I think
It's a
small
texture
curd.
thing.
It
Yeah.
is a texture thing.
I
Like,
like cottage cheese, so
do you
either
love
type.
small or large though?
I prefer large, but I'll eat cottage cheese regardless.
You as well, like large
Yeah,
curd?
I'm a large curd guy. Yeah.
It's not as popular. Like I thought it would be more popular, but in the South, like it's harder to find large curd cottage cheese in the grocery store. Just I don't know if that's just a random. Love Kenny Gilbert, and the other one when Sip David was changing. I know. I know. I need to know who's the chef. Or the judge tonight. I'm into it. Okay, so we have hanger steak, which I'm not as familiar with hanger steak.
Oh, so good.
Okay, can you
It's
give me like
so
the ins and
good.
outs about the hanger steak?
It is
Sorry,
named
my
for
hair is
how it's
bugging me.
found.
Go ahead. Sorry.
It's a piece that just literally hangs inside of the steer.
It hangs inside the steer.
It literally hangs. It's there's only one per steer, and it just hangs there.
Is it in like
It's
the rib
really
area
good.
or in the tummy area? The butt
I
area?
I'm not enough of a butcher to know. I think it's toward the front, right, Michelle?
Michelle?
I think so. Don't quote me on it though.
That little like chest flap, maybe?
Yeah,
Okay, I'm gonna
somewhere
have to
there.
look up what a hanger steak is. So mark my words, I'll find out next time.
Just hang.
Hanger steak. Okay, and then we love haricot verts, like obviously green beans. I mean, they're pretty much
Love
green
some
beans.
beans.
It's French for green beans. I don't know. Shirley did a
Oh,
great job of changing the cottage cheese that still elevated the dish. I have to ask,
yes,
what did you guys
yes.
think about using the cottage cheese the way that they did? I'll start with Matt on this one, and then I'll come to Michelle.
I think that Chef Shirley blending it and using it in the sauce. I mean, she had it in the aioli. She had it
Yeah,
like using the immersion blender on it, breaking it down. I think that was the move
yeah.
because they did ding Chef Thom that the cottage cheese sauce looked broken. And my concern, was it broken or was it just the textures didn't meld without breaking down the cheese?
I was
Well,
gonna ask you about that because I know when the egg sauces can be broken. I
Oh
didn't
yeah, those break
realize
easy.
cheese sauces could do that. So
well,
it just
he
me.
he did say he didn't blend it a lot.
Right.
He wanted them to be
You
able
want
to
to
feel
you want to
the
retain the
cream from
texture.
cottage cheese.
Okay. So you think that was probably where that misstep came from? Was just it was more of a choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think that was the only major miss. I mean, just going by the
Yeah.
score, I even wrote down that one was a reckoning.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna make
Chef
it a
Shirley
tough
came
one.
out and just boom.
Oh my gosh. Wait, hanger steak is a flavorful, tender cut from the diaphragm. Okay, diaphragm muscle, known
Okay,
as the
okay.
butcher steak, because butchers use to keep it from themselves. Okay, I'm going to read that again because that's actually really cool. All right, a hanger steak is a flavorful, tender cut from the diaphragm muscle. It's known as the butcher's steak because basically they used to keep it for themselves, probably because it tastes so good. Thank you for that, Chef JT.
Yeah.
Coming in hot with the facts. I love that. Michelle, do you agree that Shirley dropped the bows on this one?
Yeah. And if you notice watching the
Oh,
video, she was tasting all the way through.
Hmm.
Every step of the way
yeah,
she was tasting her food. And
yeah,
I whether it's due to editing or the chefs just trusting, that they're doing the right thing, we don't
yeah.
see enough of that, I feel.
True. True.
You know, I feel like when they put things in the edit, it's stuff that they really do want us to pay attention to. And there's a comment later that I'm gonna remind me of Chef Tiffany later that it's like it came into play. I was like, why did she mention that? And then it did come to play in the tasting. So you're right. I think that if they do kind of focus us in on something, it's saying like this is important.
Well, and
Yeah, go ahead.
like he was two down on the, or no, three down on the randomizer, and he
Yeah.
had two other times he could have used the immersion blender. He used a mortar pestle to make the garlic and sauce paste. He could have used the immersion blender for that.
Right.
Oh,
And then when he used the whisk to make the tempura batter, he could have used the immersion blender for that as well.
Yep.
you know, I've used an immersion blender like once or twice. I You will use it all the time?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You use it all the time? Okay, I need to get my own because I don't have I have it in my mom's house, but it's like I liked it. I liked it, but I see what you're saying. Like I think Chef Viet, I mean, I feel he did really I don't think she dropped bows. I think that she maybe almost dropped it. I feel that Viet did a lot better than I thought he would. I think that it's
That's
and
fair.
Jeff JT said one of the best tools. I feel like I liked the idea. How do I say this? Okay, with Chef Shirley, I like how she said that cottage cheese was something that she really relied on with her tongue cancer, where it's
Uh-huh.
like
Uh-huh.
she relied on it for her protein. So it's something that she was really familiar with. But I like how Chef Viet like was just kind of I don't know. He did the tempura battered haricot verts, which I think looked
Mhm.
really, really freaking good. And then the
Oh,
grilled hanger steak. And I liked how he did the whip. What does it say? Whipped cottage cheese. But yeah, I do think this it needed to be whipped a little bit more. I do agree with that. I did right on that one.
Uh,
I don't know. I felt like he really held his own. I don't know, but you definitely can disagree with me. I'm go back to Matt on that.
yeah. I think he held his own, but I think one of the
Yeah,
biggest reasons why I say that Chef Shirley basically just dropped the elbow on this one
yeah,
was because it before really it comes down to a question I have for the judges.
yeah.
What does it take to get a 10 on plating? Because Chef Shirley's dish was immaculate. I'm
Was
sitting
she the
there.
two? Was she the
She had
stacked?
with the carpaccio on the top, and you open it up like a present, as Chef Manit said. What does it take from you people to get a 10? Because that was, I honestly think it wasn't
No,
that Chef Viet did bad. I think he did
no, no.
fantastic,
I know what you mean. Though. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
but I feel like Chef Shirley just came in hard. I mean, that woman is on a warpath of cooking.
Yeah.
She is on her victory tour after whooping cancer. And when she puts out something like that, at the judging, I just straight up wrote, "Oh yeah" on my notes because I'm sort of like, where's a negative against this? What knock him? Oh, the carpaccio wasn't salted enough, but
Yeah.
everything else is. And the biggest thing I think, which is why she got a 36 out of 40 on the randomizer for
Yeah.
this, she had all three ingredients in both dishes,
Mm-hmm.
and that was where. That's why I say it's not that Chef Viet did poorly. I mean, an 80 is a fantastic score. That's an amazing score any day of the week.
Yeah.
But when you're up against Chef Shirley Chung, you gotta bring it.
I honestly I agree with that. I really do. And then that's what I thought, preach, and then that's a comeback story for sure. Michelle, did you have any do you agree? Yeah, that plating was
The plating
impeccable.
was
I'm
really good.
sorry.
Okay, so the plating this whole episode was really good all the way through.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I agree with Matt Haver from my marching band competition days. Most judges are hesitant to give someone a perfect score unless it is so far above everybody else, because they kind of want to hedge their bets just in case.
Just in case.
Just in case there's something better, but it's like what I'm sorry, 80 was an 80 to an 87.
80
Yeah.
and 87. Yeah.
An
She got 9
87,
in plating.
and then I don't know. I loved the how do you say carpaccio?
Carpaccio.
Carpaccio.
So
Yep.
is that just a raw? Is
Mm-hmm.
that what that is? It looked amazing. Like I'm not really into
Super
raw,
thin. Paper
super
thin.
thin, but
Oh,
it's
it's
just like
delicious.
It's
I
so
would
good.
need that. It looked really, and I like how each of the individual little the little green beans had their own dollop of sauce. Like I like the attention to that detail. I thought that was really nice. I just with Viet, it was like the tempura. I'm a really big fan of tempura. Like that's when I go to Asian restaurants. It's like I like that kind of like. I just like the way
The
that
nice
it tastes.
batter and the
Yeah, and it's so light
tempura is
and it's not
delicious.
heavy. And I liked the club. Okay, this is what I wrote this down because I thought you'd really appreciate this. Okay, the club soda, carbonic acid exposed to baking
Yes.
powder.
Yes.
We had some science in
Yes.
there, and they took the
Science.
time to explain it. Did you see the science?
Science. Because carbonic acid,
Yeah.
this is me being a complete science nerd teaching
Yeah.
my freshman chem class. Carbonic acid on its own also randomly breaks down. It's very,
Yeah.
very unstable.
Right.
But when you have the bicarbonates, like your baking sodas and your baking powders, things like that, with the acid, as they neutralize,
Yeah.
they make the carbonic acid, and then that's what decomposes back to give you carbon dioxide. So it was just so cool. Like, yes, science. I teach this to my kids. It's in chapter like 8 of the textbook.
This is going to be on the pop quiz, y'all. No, but you're right. I love
It's
that
so cool.
they're
Love
giving
it.
us, the backgrounds on the chef, and they're also giving us these science lessons and these food lessons. Like they talked about Vadavan curry, which is like a French influenced Indian
Mhm.
curry, which I was super excited. I want to try that. We had Chef Viet did that with, the lettuce wrap. I had a story. I don't have time to tell it, but basically like one of my ex-boyfriends from college. It's like our first date. We went and we had like lettuce wrap food at
Mm.
Payway, and it was the first time I'd had lettuce wrap food, and I got really excited, and it just reminded me of like that first date, and it was really sweet. It was like it
Wholesome.
was, it was a little wholesome thing. I love that. Okay, but no, Chef Viet, I think we'll see him again.
Hmm.
I love watching him cook, but I do agree
Oh yeah.
this was Chef Shirley's for sure to lose. But I don't think that Chef Viet should be hang his head in any way. Like I feel
Walk
like,
out proud. Walk out
yeah,
like
Well,
proud, Chef
this
Yet.
round,
yeah,
everybody is so good. It's a matter of fractions. So it's even if you don't make
yeah.
it, I mean, you can be frustrated and sad, but you're also battling against some of the best chefs
I
that we can find.
It's
Mm-hmm.
scary. It's scary how good these chefs are. Okay, I want to go it because I know we have a timeout. Okay,
Yeah, we got
so
time. We got this.
yeah, okay. We got Chef Kalina Bliss. You know I'm a fan of hers. But here's my thing though, you guys. I'm a fan of Kalina Bliss from TOC6. I love that lady. She's an amazing chef. But my boy, and I mean my new boy, I know he's your boy. Can I share him? Chef Kenny Gilbert. Where the hell did he come
Sure.
from? Where did he come from? Like this. Holy Jesus. Okay, we got
Cleveland.
that. All right, we got the double cut pork chops. We got the hatch peppers. We got the French fry press. We got the Comfort Classic, which is my favorite stuff. All the comfort food, and ketchup, ketchup, whatever it
Catch
is,
it.
ketchup. Yeah, I mean it's very moist. It's very thick. We got the hash, which are a little sweet. We got the French fry cut was very uniform. We got the ketchup, which is like a marinade. It could be in the sauces. Like Michelle, take us home, babe. With this
Well,
Kenny Gilbert, he's on your dream team. You picked him out.
yeah. Well, and he was true. I mean, he had said ketchup is just a tomato product. People think it's a
Yeah,
condiment, but it can be used because of the acid and the
Mm-hmm.
sugar in it and salt as
yeah,
like a base for things, as we saw in this
Mm-hmm.
round. The
yeah.
sloppy Joe with the trimmings was a great idea. I love that Susan Feniger is also from Ohio and she
You're supposed to
nailed
say
it.
Cleveland, Browns, dog check. Sorry, I'm a dog.
No,
I'm a
so
Browns
I
fan.
mean, just he also said something that I
Sorry.
think everybody needs to keep in mind. It's
Yeah,
like you can fall down 7 times, but you got to get
yeah,
up 8.
Get back
It's
up
like
8.
you just got to keep pushing forward, and if something doesn't work, figure it out and go on to the next thing. So
Mm-hmm.
he's
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
very positive. He's very
yeah.
calm. I mean, he doesn't really have to run in the kitchen because he takes giant steps probably, but
You're not
he,
even
I mean,
joking, man.
when you're doing the French fry press, he's like chunk chunk chunk, just like
Oh,
a
made that
machine.
look easy.
Is that
He made
Yeah,
true
that
that
French
they
fry
in the
press look easy.
restaurants, Chef Tiffany said that a lot of times they have them on the wall so they can use their whole bodies to like pull down on the French fry press? I had no idea.
yeah, and if you don't
Well,
stand
you're pushing a
in a
raw
stud, it's
potato.
going to pull
Yeah.
out.
Sorry, raw potato. But what did you say?
If you don't
Sorry.
like
Oh
mount
no,
him
no.
into a stud, it's going to pull out of the sheetrock.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be pretty crazy. But no, you're right. You're right. Okay,
Yeah.
so we had the katsudon with the curry
Katsudon.
sauce. That am I saying that? How do you say it? Okay, you must have
Katsudon.
had it. What is it? Why does it look amazing?
It's like this. It's a breaded fried pork chop with a very specific style of sauce, usually served over rice. There was a place when I was in grad school. It was like a 5-minute walk, and they did the best katsu. And I would just go there and like, can I just get like a cup of the sauce, please? Because I just want to just drink it. Which is why
So
I
good.
think, in terms of the challenge, and I'll say it, I admit, Steph Kenny blew her out of the water on the
Yeah.
scoring. I think she had the better use of the French fry press.
Ooh, okay. Okay,
I
Michelle, do
know
you
that is
agree?
fighting
Yep,
words,
she
but
used it for pretty much everything.
She did when she was cutting her, all
The
of the
hatch chilies,
yeah.
yeah, everything.
I think we saw him use he made actual French fries, which I think that
Hmm.
that
yep.
was very on brand. Agreed. And then he just had to cook his food. You're right. I mean, I agree with that. Michelle, what did you think? So we had, you know, obviously the sloppy Joe, which I thought was really brilliant. He used a lot of the fat to make that, the starter for the sloppy Joe.
Mm.
As a mom, I mean, it's like, we make those sloppy Joes all the time. I love sloppy Joes. It's a really quick, easy meal. I don't know if you eat it, Bucko. It's
Oh,
all the time.
I grew up on sloppy joes,
Yeah.
and Marissa and I have a very different definition of sloppy joes. Because I grew up, and we're not
Yeah.
sponsored by, but I was a Manwich kid.
Oh, really? Okay.
And
Not sponsored
Marissa's
yet.
like, she's never had that version of it. So when she makes sloppy joes, she does a lot of like the ketchup and the mustard, the barbecue, makes everything from scratch for it. I'm like, I remember when it
No.
came from a can. Those were my happy days as a child.
Just like a box thing. You can like mix in
Look,
like a yeah.
just straight up can
Hmm.
brown some
Yeah,
ground beef, boom, can of manwich sauce in, and bam, they're sloppy joes.
I didn't realize it was really a Midwestern thing because it's like, we grew up
that's
on
an
them in
everywhere
Wyoming and
thing. We
yeah,
have it
yeah.
out here too.
You
And
had it out
that
there
was out in
too?
Western New York, yeah. I'm
Oh,
a
okay.
Buffalo
Well,
kid growing up.
I liked a lot of it. We got a lot of the chicken sauce, Cajun
Hmm.
sauce, for scallops, garlic, ketchup. Why am I writing this? Oh, because he's also a cancer survivor. I mean, it's
Mhm.
like
Yes, he
we have
is.
so many amazing stories that were really,
Hmm.
he raised a single daughter. He was a widower in his early 20s. He was an executive chef at 23. I mean, there's so many accolades. Did you know these accolades when you chose him?
Nope.
Or are you just that, you're just a soothsayer? Like, you just know.
Just
Michelle
watching
is a
him cook that first
soothsayer.
time. Yeah, just watching him cook that first time.
He is just amazing. I mean, I will say, Chef Kate, I didn't particularly think that they needed the French fries. I felt like it was a strong enough dish without the French fries. I know that he wanted to really show that. I
Hmm.
agree. I think Chef
The French
Kalina
fry
did
press.
use the French fry press a lot better than Chef Kenny did. I felt like the sandwich itself, because you had the pork itself, and then you had the sloppy Joe part, and then you had like the slaw on top. I felt it didn't really need the French fries. I felt it was a little overkill. I understand it's comfort, but I don't. Did you think it was overkill? Did you think it was necessary? I don't. No,
You
overkill.
need French fries with a burger.
Really? I mean,
I so
you can
I,
disagree for sure.
I'm going to agree with Michelle on one
Okay,
caveat though.
sure.
If you're going to do something as straightforward as French fries, they better be damn good French fries.
I thought
They
that
did
he would do it
those looked
different.
soggy and sad, and I will say it. They did
What
not look like
sauce
they had
or
the double fry. They just
did
boring
we
fries.
write down what he put on top of it? I saw that it was not just typical salt. I tried to write down. I couldn't. I can't find my note on it. Like I
I didn't get what
know.
he wrote. That I didn't have that one. He did have a
Yeah,
hatch chili mayo on the side, which I will give credit. Excellent use of a dipping sauce. Hatch chili aioli. I've done it myself.
it
It's
sounds amazing.
delicious. It's very good. Trust me. I'll give him the dipping sauce, but the fries. I believe it was Chef Manit who said, "Toss them in a little cornstarch next time. Get
Yeah.
them crispy."
That was a tip that I had not heard before, and I
Mm-hmm.
really, yeah, I like that.
Oh,
And I
cornstarch is
liked
a secret.
how well, and this was my note really quickly about Tiffany. So Tiffany said, Chef Tiffany, excuse me, when she was talking
Mm-hmm.
about the fryer, she was talking about Chef Kalina's thing, and she said, okay, the color on the fryer is letting me know, hey, they're probably over, like they're at the point of going over. And that was no, I think Susan Finnegar said that
Yep.
it was a little bit over.
Hair over.
And yeah, and I feel like that was kind of like one of those pay attention to when they direct us at something, we have to really pay attention to what they're saying. And yeah, like overall, we had a 91 battle to an 81 battle. That is just crazy to me. I mean,
That's an amazing score.
yeah, 38 to 45 on taste, 35 to 37 on randomizer, 8-9 on plating. I wonder if we'll ever see a perfect on plating. I don't think we
I don't
will.
think
I
so.
I, I
I
don't
think
even want to
Probably
Michelle's
talk about
not.
right.
that. Michelle, I think
Michelle's
you are
right.
right. Yeah. And then we got to go on because we have 2 seconds, Michelle.
Yes, yes,
We
yes,
we
yes,
got
yes.
we'll talk as fast as we can.
Yes.
Chef Brian,
Yes.
Chef Dan Jacobs. We got halibut, watermelon radish, metal skewers, Sunday supper, nacho cheese, bleh, halibut, overcooked easily. This is the battle I would not want it. Didn't want to eat either of them. I'm going to be totally honest with you. What did you think,
I
Well,
need him to
Michelle?
try them.
I think that they both used the cheese sauce in the appropriate way, making it as an emulsifier
Yeah.
for their what they were doing.
Yeah.
And that's part of the chemistry part of cooking, is you have to know how things interact with whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I would eat either of the dishes. For me, Dan is the surprise
He's
dark horse in
amazing.
this.
Well, I mean, to know that he's battling Kennedy's disease, and I mean,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
the fact that it's like he's able to do this and is just incredible. It's a very degenerative disease, but it's like he's like, nope, I'm still fighting. I mean, I think we'll see him again for sure,
I
for
hope
Oh,
so.
sure.
I
He's
hope
just
so.
fun.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and he made that. So he made the mole, which I love a mole.
Yes.
I think because of Sharth Carlos, he likes moles. I like moles. I'm into it. I'm from the South, like.
Well, I actually
But
wrote down all the ingredients because I want to try and recreate it because it looked so good.
it did
It
look
did.
so good. Okay, what were the
Really
ingredients?
did.
Do you? You'll have to tell me later because I really wanted to try that. God, it
Yeah,
looked.
it's basically pepitas, tomatillos, five spice, fish sauce, vinegar, cilantro, kale.
Yeah, and are you talking about? Is there also an escaviche? Is that as well? That's a
The
pickled
ceviche was the
julienne
quick pickle. The
vegetable.
quick pickle,
That
yeah.
was a quick pickle.
No,
A quick pickle.
was that Dale or was that
That was Dan.
That was Chef
Dan?
Dan.
Not Dan.
He
Sorry,
did the
Dan.
escabeche.
Yeah.
Although
That
I
looks
will
so
say,
good.
Chef Brian also did a quick pickle on spiralized radishes.
Yep.
So they weren't the
I think
julienne for the escabeche; they were just spiralized.
I liked how he had the double plate with those radishes. I felt like, or the double usage. I felt
Mm-hmm.
like that really was really strong. I think Sunday supper is really hard. I mean, you can convince
Mm-hmm.
anything a Sunday supper, but I felt that nacho cheese, to be absolutely honest, is the most disgusting cheese to me. And I'm getting over it. I'm really trying. I did not want to try either of these dishes. I would have, believe me, I would have. Food Network. I'm glad
Oh,
that
it's
they
good.
weren't yellow and orange. Like I like that they
True.
really hid the color. I feel like that would have.
Right.
I thought that was cool. But now I want to go to a fish fry in Wisconsin. I feel like that's
Mm-hmm.
incredible. I mean, I like how he did the yogurt ranch. Can we talk about that really quickly?
I
Brought
want that. I want a bottle
Mm-hmm.
of that.
Yeah.
it
Give me
looked
the Sea
good.
Ranch,
The ocean ranch. What did she
the
sell it
Ocean
like a?
Nacho
Ranch.
Ocean Ranch. Or yeah, Nacho
Did you
Ocean
have
Ranch.
anything else you wanted to talk about this battle? Like obviously, Chef Dan,
Oh my
tip
gosh.
his hat to him. Oh my
Oh,
God! But
amazing
Brian's, oh my
cooking
God,
all around.
It was only a three
What?
point spread at the end, so it was. I mean, it was
True.
really close.
Very true.
yeah.
I will say one thing that stood out to me because we always talk how the chefs know each other in some capacity. Like we're talking, some of these chefs have known each other for 20 plus years.
Hmm.
Chef Brian and Chef Dan both like they've known each other in passing. Like
Yeah.
Chef Dan, he's looked up to Chef Brian for a lot
Yeah.
of as he was getting started, everything like that. One
Yeah.
thing that stood out to me that I just got like full body chill as soon as they walked back out and saw each other after the cooking. Chef Brian immediately, hey, good job, man. Immediately congratulated his competitor. It was almost like as simple as breathing that little comment.
Yeah.
And
Mm-hmm.
again, as Michelle said, what you see in the edit, and I think you said it too, Allison. What you
Yeah.
see in the edit is what they want you to see. Two guys, they didn't know each other that well going in,
Mm-mm.
but just the immediate respect as soon as they saw both each
Mm-hmm.
other's dishes, because you don't see the other person cooking, you don't see what
No.
they're putting out. But
No.
Chef Brian immediately was just, hey man, good job. I saw your dish. Your dish looked like excellent competition.
Yeah.
That to me is what TOC is really about at its core, is that we can talk about the high end crazy cooking and all that, but the competition is just a group of friends really just fighting a battle against Randa.
That. And
True.
Michelle, do you have one more second? Do you need to go? I know because I know you
I could do a couple more minutes. It
Okay.
only takes
because
me a
we
couple minutes
she
to
has
put my hair
practice. That's why
together.
I wanted to make sure.
Yes.
No, I mean I agree with that. Michelle, what did you think about this battle? I mean, the watermelon radish is one that I'm not familiar with.
Oh,
It
it's so
looked
good.
Oh, it's
delicious.
good.
I'll
Yeah,
try it.
watermelon rice we can get here. Again, the Sunday supper, they have this in one of the other previous, like, see the All
Mm.
Star or the previous season
Mhm.
Sunday supper. That's interpretive because what Sunday
Mm-hmm.
supper at my house on a regular basis is not the same what you or Matt would have.
No,
So
no.
It's true.
that's kind of one of those the judge kind of I think they need to put their expectations aside and just embrace a dish.
Yeah.
Fair. That's
And I
very
feel
fair.
like they did. I think it was
Yeah,
funny seeing the judges come up, and we did have a new judge. So we had obviously Susan Feniger, we
Hubert,
had Chef
yeah,
Manit, and we had Hubert.
Hubert
Who
Keller, yeah.
did you when Dan goes? Oh my God, I had his cookbook when I was 19. I
I
should have brought
squealed.
it.
I know the
He's,
feeling.
Legend.
he was like, I should have brought it, and
Legend.
he could have autographed it. And it's like, oh, I hope he does so bad. Like I hope he does. Oh my God! But I loved his judging. I felt Chef Hubert, who
He
he
was
was
a good
talking.
judge.
Well, and he
Great
also liked
judge.
Dan's dish, which I think that will mean so much to Chef. Like the halibut, they said that it was very easy to overcook. I think that both of them
Mm-hmm.
kind of had an issue with that just because
Mm.
they said it dries out and it overcooks really quickly. Um, I liked that Chef Brian used the salamander, which is one that that I wanted to see more of. Now that I know what it is, like I just like the salamander. I think that was exciting. I mean, seeing the mole, I'm a mole girl. Like that sounds so good.
Mole, mole, mole,
Overall,
mole, mole.
I like that. Well, did we see, by the way, Chef Brian, is he somebody who could go all the way? I mean, I
Yeah.
think, yeah. He obviously
Yeah.
won TOC six, or not six, TOC teams with his brother. Like, do
The
you
All Star
think,
Christmas.
yeah, TOC All Star, thank you, All Star Christmas. Do you think that he
I
could go
could.
all the way? I mean, the way and we have a yes, agreed, yes.
I think he
It
can.
could, but I'm still leaning on Kenny.
Oh my God, Chef Kenny is great. I think, I want to see Chef Dan. I want to see more of you. I'm so excited. But Chef Brian, you put up one hell of a battle. We had a 77 to 80 battle, 38 to 37 on taste, 34 to 32 on the Randa, 8 to 8 on plating, 80 to 80 to 77, which is actually a low scoring. But I think that was
Yeah.
Yeah.
just because of the nacho cheese. Like, to
Oh,
be
the
honest.
randomizer was. You can't win that randomizer. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I looked at that randomizer. And usually, like I said, we try to figure out what we're going to make. I saw that and said, you know what I would make? My way out the kitchen.
Yeah, but Brian has to get past Shirley. You're right. That is going to be a really big battle. I do want to
Yeah.
say I liked the way that was it Chef Brian marinated his in the cheese. I felt that was really interesting way to kind of get. I like it
The
was like
coating, yeah.
I don't know how this is going to taste, but let's try it. I felt it was like a battle, but I think it was amazing. What do we expect tonight, guys? We have is it our sweet eight? Are we down to the sweet eight?
We're down to
The
the
elite, the
eight.
elite eight.
Elite eight. Excuse me, the
It's
elite
Jonathan
eight.
and Jet, Joe and Kevin, Kenny and Stephanie, and Shirley and Brian. So get your popcorn ready, folks.
Anyone else stressed as hell?
Entire dream teams can be wiped out today.
Okay, so I have no more on my dream team, unfortunately. You want to say hi? Hi, you can say hi, Goldie girl. Okay.
Matt
Okay,
has one,
Matt
and I have
has,
I have
two.
one. I'm
you
holding
have
on to
who? You
Jet.
have Jet. And then you have two. Who else do you have?
I have Kenny and Brian.
Kenny and Brian. I don't have anyone, but I'm proud and I'm cheering. But then we did have a comment. Has anyone else noticed that the scores have been lower in the last 2 weeks? Yes.
It's definitely like there's massive swings. Like that 91 was yeah, but
Yeah.
then 70's kind of yeah.
Be careful. Be careful. Yeah. Like, do you think that the judging is getting harder just because we're further along in the competition, or do you just feel like these are the judges themselves? I know it could be
I,
either. It's
I
like,
think it's the judges themselves
yeah,
because one thing when you have three people, you're gonna have a split no matter what.
yeah,
So I'm
yeah,
wondering if
Well, and
that's where we're seeing.
yeah.
depending on the filming schedule on how they do it, I mean, the judges' palates could be getting tired by the end of the day too.
I
So
mean, that could be. It could be. I mean, so we have all four. Okay, hold on. I was thinking the judges as well. Okay, hold on, baby. They're wanting popcorn. Hold on, sorry. My kids are about to
Ah,
go crazy. We got one more minute. All right. It's going to be a crazy battle. We have Chef Jet and Chef Brian. Maybe it's the judges. I can't wait to talk to you guys next week.
I
I'm
have
stressed already.
I
Go
got
ahead,
one thing to throw out. So
please.
if you're a Food Network chef and you're Italian American or Italian of any sort, and I have DM'd you, please respond. I have a assignment I need to do for my Italian film studies class. It
Okay.
won't take much time, but it'd be interesting on both sides of the Zoom call. So if you got a DM for me,
Okay.
I would love for you to respond. Won't take more than half hour. Thanks.
I love it. I love it. Okay. Respond. Matt, do you have anything else to say?
uh, cook weird food.
I say be a good sport and just have fun. I know how stressful it's going to be over these next couple of weeks. And
Oh
I know
yeah.
it's so much easier said than done because we get to watch while you guys sweat, but have fun. And yeah, I agree. Guys, I cannot wait to talk to you guys next week. Okay, let's go. Thank you so much for your time tonight. All right, we'll see you guys next week. Bye,
Bye,
guys.
everybody.
Oh, wait, how do I do this? Okay, there we go.